What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back. This is going to be a reading on Fonsworth Bentley. Don't know if anything will come out of interest, but I thought it would be interesting to take a look and see what comes out in his energy. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, picking up rumors, or I could just be wrong, okay? So, to start, we're just going to look at his current general energy. Excuse me. We will do more Rich Homie Quan, but we're going to give it a break for a little bit. He has things that he needs to take care of, and I don't want to be interfering with that. Okay. Fonsworth Bentley. Show me his current general energy. Fonsworth Bentley. Current general energy. His energy is coming off like, oh, this is interesting. Um, I don't think that he necessarily wants to be involved in any of this Diddy stuff, but I am seeing some past energy here. I'm gonna ask why they fell out as well, and or now we assuming they fell out, but why they disconnected. Um, he seems to be happily involved with someone, so he could be married or something like that. Okay, so show me this, please, and thank you for his current general energy. I wonder if he'll be called to testify in some way, shape, or form. But he definitely does not want to be involved. Now, we're going to ask again directly if they, why they just stop communicating. This could be over money in some way, or it could be in protection of family on some level or another. It doesn't have to be super serial or anything like that. Just that, maybe he didn't want his family connected to his prior work. Okay. Clarify one more time, then we'll move on. So I wonder if he is in religion. But what we got was humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So, like I said, he doesn't seem too interested in what's going on with his former employer. I feel like it's interesting to kind of see what's coming out, what's unfolding, but nonetheless, it's not something that he necessarily wants to be involved with. Either way, he could be called. We will ask that. Okay. Why did Diddy and Fonsworth Bentley stop communicating? Why did they end their relationship? Why did Fonsworth Bentley and Diddy discontinue their friendship? Hmm. So, on one hand, it looks like some type of contract ended. On the other hand, it's showing like it was just time to move on. It was no longer fulfilling on some level. And after someone passed away, too, possibly. So, if I wonder if someone had passed away prior to them disconnecting. Okay. Um, Yeah, see, Four of Cups again under the Ace of Cups that wanted to be in reverse. Ace of Pentacle and the Hangman again. So, yeah, again, it's just like it wasn't any room to grow in multiple different ways I'm seeing here. And his heart just wasn't in it anymore. And some things that he had been witnessing as well. But why the Hangman twice? See, again, it's like the contract had ended, but also something to do with the relationship. The Lovers is here twice. I don't know what his zodiac is. Very well could be Gemini. But it's almost like I paid my debt off and now I can go. Like that's type of vibes. You know, somehow he was able to release the bond or release this energetic tie or this tie that they had. Um, Under the Death card here is the Devil and the Eight of Cups. So again, like I said, this could have been right after someone's passing, but also again releasing this tie. Show me this, please, and thank you. It's coming up like a relationship. I mean, relationship is a relationship, friend, romantic, whatever. But you know, again, under this Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles. So again, it's like, okay, I'm going my separate way. Why the Lovers twice? It's like I don't know about y'all, but when I was growing up seeing Fonsworth, I assumed that he was at the very least bi. But again, I was very young, a kid or whatever. But I don't know, it could just be metrosexual energy. But right now, it does look like this ending also had something to do with vying for attention in a relationship. Like, I don't want to battle over your love type thing. And it, again, it might not be love. It might just be like, oh, you have hiring on new proteges and working with new people. And I don't really see space for me anymore. Or you don't need me anymore. You know, you got somebody to take care of it. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so whatever Farnsworth was waiting for, he was realizing that he wasn't going to get it. Or whatever his end goal was, it wasn't going to come into fruition. Or again, he went as far as he can in that situation. So, and it could be, you know, him finding fulfillment in this Queen of Wands here. But I, if y'all know, let me know. Like, was he around before Kim Porter passed away? I mean, like right before. Like, was he? You know what I mean? And then he stopped working. Five of Wands. Yeah. So also, it's showing me that he allegedly, possibly witnessed some abuse, specifically towards Kim. This could be anybody. This Queen of Wands, though. I'm seeing her being a placeholder for a couple different energies here when it comes to why they stop connecting with each other. Let's clarify this one more time. Why did Diddy and Fonsworth Bentley stop communicating? Adversity. So fight energy again. They had a conflict over success, whether that be again finances, their relationship, um, how Diddy was acting or whatever, indecision. So maybe it was a hard decision to walk away, but he was chasing his happiness. Indecision with happiness. And then denial and health. So something could have been going on health wise as well. But overall, Just wasn't anything to get from that situation anymore. I'm going to pause it. Okay. Show me, allegedly, Fonsworth Bentley's experience with Diddy over the years. What had been Fonsworth Bentley's experience with dealing with Diddy over the years? Seven of Swords. This could be deception, jealousy, envy. This could be strategy. Show me Fonsworth Bentley and Diddy's relationship over the years. Show me his experience. Ace of Cups. Show me Fonsworth Bentley's experience with Diddy over the years. Four of Swords. This comes off like hiding a relationship. Now, let's clarify. Or, well, we'll clarify because this could again, like this is coming off the before we put an actual direction to it, it's coming off like being in the background. Yeah, it's like being in the background, watching other people be out front. Like that's the vibes. Okay. Anything else for this one? Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to clarify this again. Because, yeah, it's just coming off like, and maybe this was his role in terms of when they had to do, say, so for instance, Diddy and some person, they got a relationship. And then, say, Bentley, for example, is just witnessing these things from the background. And this, again, because we're asking about his experience. So these could have been just things that he witnessed, not necessarily that he went through. But let's clarify again. And then, like I said, on the other hand, this could be, again, him being in the background and watching Diddy be with someone else when they both know what's going on. So show me more about Fonsworth Bentley's experience working with Diddy. Adversity. Judgment. Acceptance. So adversity, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Judgment, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And acceptance, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So, take it either way, y'all. Growth is here with discipline. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. On the back, that indecision again and denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Let's do this deck. Since they only gave us 3 cards, clarify a little bit more. Show me more about Fonsworth's experience working with Diddy. Beauty, alchemy, have faith, pride on the top, and holding a soul on the bottom, So it's still giving that vibe. Let's see, what was Fonsworth Bentley hoping for while working with Diddy or being acquainted with Diddy? What was Fonsworth Bentley hoping for when it comes to his relationship association with Diddy? I wanted to. What is Fonsworth Bentley's real name?
Fonsworth Bentley's full name is Derek Watkins.
Derek Watkins. When is Fonsworth Bentley's birthday?
Fonsworth Bentley was born on February 13th, 1974.
So is that a Pisces or Aquarius? I think it's a Pisces, yeah. Okay, so Derek Watkins. What did Derek Watkins want from his association with Diddy? Okay. So on the surface, it seems like nothing at first because we got the Queen of Swords, the first thing that came out. But Judgment was a stressful energy here with waiting for my ships to come in and going into smooth sailing. So it kind of goes back to like, I owe a debt. And that may not necessarily be what it is, but I'm trying to solve a problem at the very least. So whether that be I'm trying to make money or whatever, right? So let's clarify. Eight of Cups. Can we have one more for the Queen of Swords? Four of Wands. It's a lot of confusion when it comes to Judgment. And again, he may have been fairly young when he met Diddy. Um, so that could just speak to the length of time that they were working together. But it's a lot of confusion when it comes to Judgment. Um, but yeah, so Four of Wands is usually, a house, some type of foundation, celebration, could be a relationship, marriage. But there was some confusion there. Tell me more about this confusion. Okay, there could have been, maybe he didn't know what he liked in terms of dating or whatnot. There could have been confusion with that. Um, why the Three of Wands? But like, that's not what I'm asking. But overall, he wanted to be happy. Maybe he wanted to belong in some way because it's showing me family vibes as well. Yeah, it seems like he wants to be a part of a community. So let's see. Clarify one more time. Show me more about what Fonsworth Bentley was hoping to get out of his association with Diddy. Loneliness. See, even if it's not romantic, it's just like I want to. So maybe, it has something to do with his upbringing. I don't know much about him. I will do some research after the fact. Again, I just like to have a clean slate for the most part. Um, but yeah, it seemed like he just wanted to have people that he could care about and that could care about him. That's the main thing I feel to get from this spread. We got surrender and balance. He could have thought that this and freedom is here, relationships and service. He could have felt like what was I finna say? That this was like a part of his journey, if you will. Um, or this could have been things that he hoped for prior to meeting Diddy. Like maybe Diddy had connections to whatever Fonsworth was able, was desiring to create, work in creative lives. But he just wanted his own type of freedom, and that he is a person that naturally services and cares for other people or whatever. But again, so relationship says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Surrender, I can release my need to control. Freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Service, I feel good when I can help others. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Purpose, I know what I'm here to do. And acceptance, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So I want to ask, what did Fonsworth Bentley do prior to working with Diddy? Like, what was his profession? What was he interested in? Was he modeling? Was he designing clothes or anything like that? We're just going to use this deck and then I'll ask to see if we're on the right track. So, what did Fonsworth Bentley do? What type of profession did he have before working with Diddy? Partnership wanted to slide out immediately. You're manifesting a strong and successful partnership. Consider having a partner who can bring the experience you lack. Some of your relationships may be holding you back from success. Anything else? What did Fonsworth Bentley do for work before Diddy? Laborer, construction, maintenance, painting, or any kind of labor work. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find that on. We got teacher. If we'll find anything about his past, but let's see. We got gossip wanted to come out. Writer is here. So blogger, content writer, book writer, any creative writing career. Teacher is consider careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. What did Fonsworth Bentley do for work before he worked for Diddy?
According to Wikipedia, Derek Watkins, known professionally as Fonsworth Bentley, is an American rapper, actor, television presenter, and author. He is perhaps best known for being Sean Combs' former personal valet and assistant, as first seen in Making the Band 2, and was the host of MTV's From G's to Gents.
So, from what they're saying, the writer energy is right on for sure with the blogging and television presenter, author, all of that. Okay, I wonder what he wrote about. But so some of this other stuff could have been things he did earlier in life. He could have been a mentor on some level. But oh yeah, we ended on spirituality. I didn't see that. What was on the back? Hold on, that's the ones we pulled out. Mechanic was on the back. So, well, that would go with the car being a valet or whatever. How did they end up working together? How did Fonsworth Bentley and Diddy end up working together? Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. And so again, this Six of Swords could also just be representing like him working his way up. You know what I mean? It could be, I feel like I'm at a standstill or I need a connection to take me to the next level type thing. How did Fonsworth and Diddy meet? Derek Watkins and Sean Combs, how did they meet? Derek Watkins and Sean Combs, how did they meet? Could have been through a bodyguard or something. But let's see. Could have been at an event. But it does come off like from a friend, like a hookup. Um, I don't want to say that word. Um, just a friend introducing a friend to a friend, basically. It's almost like somebody couldn't get in somewhere, and maybe they knew somebody and let them in, or it's interesting. That's way too many. I want to use. Then it's like at first sight type of vibes. It does look. It does look like somebody intended to meet this person. Let's say Fonsworth, for example, could be the other way around. Wanted to meet Diddy for whatever reason. He showed up somewhere, maybe couldn't get in, maybe somebody let him in, or again, he's a friend of a friend. But let's clarify one more time. Show me more about how they connected. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it creates. Indecision and love. Oh, goodness. Guilt. So I feel like more so than anything, it was a opportunity that landed them in the same room, basically, whether this was intended or happenstance. But let me get these up. So show me at the time of their friendship, how did Diddy honestly, genuinely feel about and towards Derek Watkins? At the time of their association, how did Diddy honestly, genuinely feel about and towards Fonsworth Bentley? How did Diddy honestly feel about and towards Fonsworth Bentley? Okay, let's clarify. It just keeps coming up like a contract for some reason. We could say maybe he felt lucky. We're going to clarify, obviously. But with the strength here, it seems kind of like um, ownership, or this could be protective. So let's clarify and see. I mean, it's kind of giving cold, blunt type of energy here. Rider Wheel of Fortune. King and Queen of Wands. So he could have felt like he was his soulmate. That again doesn't have to be romantic. He feel like he found somebody that could do the job correctly. That's what I'm also getting from this, is that he felt like he found somebody that could do the job correctly. Like, I don't have to remind you about this. You kind of already know what I need. You're just on top of it in some way. He could have gave him a good sense of advice and um, comfort. He maybe valued what he brought to the table. And why justice? Hmm. It is. Tell me more about how Diddy felt towards Derek Watkins. I don't think that, I mean, nobody's surprised there, even though I do see a level of, I'm seeing ownership type energy. I'm feeling, what's the word I used? Protective energy. But I'm also seeing that, maybe he didn't always treat him kindly. But I do feel like Diddy enjoyed having Fonsworth around. Um, Let me see. How did Fonsworth Bentley feel about and towards Diddy at the time of their association? What was his true thoughts and feelings towards Diddy at the time of their association? How did Derek Watkins honestly, genuinely feel about and towards Diddy? How did Derek Watkins feel about and towards Diddy? On the surface, it looks like he got a lot out of it as well. Their celebration here, again, this could have been about money on some level with their separation, but again, more so than anything, it's just that Derek was chasing his happiness, what was going to fulfill him long term. Um, the Ace of Pentacles wanted to be in reverse, but let's just see what is clarified by. Lovers and the Ace of Swords, child. A lot of Page of Swords. Maybe he thought that he partied too much and that he was doing too much in terms of like his intimate escapades and drugs and drinking, and by the Emperor, the Tower, Page of Pentacles. So it's given a mixed bag of energy, right? Which we can expect from anybody in any type of experience, pros and cons. So it was a lot of perks for him as well. This position might have also helped boost his confidence as well. Let's clarify a little bit more. And then we're going to ask if Fonsworth Bentley witnessed any of the things that Diddy is being accused of, and we'll go from there. But we don't have much time, so show me how else Diddy felt towards Fonsworth. I'm supposed to be asking about Diddy towards Fonsworth. It could have been some jealousy from Diddy towards Fonsworth. He may be envied his courage on some level or his confidence. It may have been some different aspects of Derek that Diddy wished to embody himself. Um, we all think that, Diddy is very confident and arrogant and things like that. But, for example, he could have been jealous of the way that Farnsworth could be that way, but he still remained likable, that type of vibe. Okay, did Farnsworth Bentley witness any of the things that Diddy is being accused of? Did Derek Watkins witness any of the things that Sean Combs is being accused of? Did Derek Watkins experience or see any of these things that Diddy's being accused of? Did he witness any of the things that Diddy's being accused of? I'm going to pause it. So it looked like he may have witnessed some of these things, But it seems like Fonsworth Bentley has this intuitive or side of him, or this space of understanding where he can see both sides of the situation, if you will. So it's like he tried not to judge Diddy initially, or even tried to help him with some things. Um, but he, tried to distance himself from those things, and he knew what his particular role was, so he tried to focus on his job. So it is showing me a lot of very young energy here, and it's showing me um, different bouts of abuse, physical abuse, like physical fights or whatnot. But maybe I'm seeing something where a kid is in like a bed or something. But then it's like this part that's like, I'm excited to have this opportunity. Um, so we're going to end this in a few minutes. Offering and shift. Business. The office. So like I said, it seemed like he tried to distance himself a lot. And then it's almost like something that happened in Fonsworth Bentley, maybe aside from this, was like also an opportunity for him to separate himself from Diddy. So our final question will be, if Fonsworth Bentley, Derek Watkins, allegedly had to testify about within a Diddy case, what would he say? What would Derek say if he were to testify when it comes to Diddy? What would he say? He would say maybe he's sorry, or there's some regret around the passing of an empress here. What else would Fonsworth Bentley say? So maybe he would have some type of knowledge, or maybe he's saying we're going to clarify. Damn, the tower fell right onto the empress. Hopefully I'm picking up on this questions that I'm asking about and not something else that's going on in the world. Because that energy is so consistent, even when I'm not asking about that. Let's see. Show me this. It's almost like, y'all, we might have to do a part 2. It might be a short part 2. But I'm like, was he around when Kim passed away? Because, I don't know if he was forced to help in some type of way. It's giving really weird vibes. I'm gonna have to definitely check it out, or he's just aware. It might not be that. It might just be that he's just aware of what happened when it came to Kim on some level. This could be another Empress, because this is what we have. The Empress, Three of Swords, Page of Wands. The second card is the Five of Cups, being clarified by Temperance and the Six of Swords. Death card, Six of Pentacles, Empress. Tower, Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Wands, and the Death card. Wheel of Fortune, Sun card. And then on the back, Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups, the Moon. So, y'all, we're going to clarify this one more time. We got like 2 minutes. I need to make some space. Guilt, perseverance, discipline. So he witnessed, this could be multiple empresses, right? I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. It's some things that he never want to talk about again or see again. He may feel like he could have done more. Friendship. He was friends with these women, or one of these women. So, all right, y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one later.